What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be talking about a problem that's not only national, but it's also global. It's really coming to my attention that a lot of people do not know about this problem because, people just overlook it and think that it's not as bad as it really is. But cyberbullying is one of the worst problems you can have. I'm going to start out with a quote by Anna Marie Chavez, and it says, "Unless and until our society recognizes cyberbullying for what it is, the suffering of thousands of silent victims will continue." That is a very meaningful quote because what's happening is people who people don't even really know are being bullied online just by sending a simple message as "you're fat, you're ugly," blah blah blah, stuff like that. And people find that offensive, and people find that really hurt. It really hurts them, and someone ends up going through depression and then ends up killing themselves, and then nobody recognizes it because people just think they were just they were sad about something, but what they really don't understand is it was ultimately led up to by cyberbullying. Like, some examples are, in 2012, a famous girl named Amanda Todd sent pictures of her body to her boyfriend thinking that he could be trusted. When they broke up a couple months later, he sent them to all his friends, and they ended up sending it to all their friends, and it ended up going on the internet, and she ended up posting a video about how she needed help, how people needed to save her, people needed to help her get out of depression, people needed to help her do all this stuff, and no one was there to help her. They were just there to harass her. So she ended up, unfortunately, taking her life and leaving her parents without a daughter. Another example is Jessica Logan, who has the same scenario, who sent nudes to her boyfriend and, thought he could be trusted, but then they broke up, and he sent them to everybody in his school. They ended up sending it to all the schools around the area, and she just couldn't escape it. So her mom ended up walking in on her daughter hanging there from their room back in 2013. It was just really sad. But it's not always girls that cyberbully. There's also guys like Tyler Clementi, who was a senior in high school in 2010, and he went to college for his first year, and his roommates found out that he came out of the closet his senior year and that he was gay. And they harassed him. The whole college harassed him. They would post pictures. They made a web page. They did everything they could to harass this poor kid. And eventually he ended up jumping off a bridge into a river, and they found his body months later. It is insane to think that people would be able to harass people that much to kill themselves, and that without having any mercy. I'm gonna share some statistics with you. Sorry for the mess up. More than 1 in 3 young people have experienced cyber threats online. That is a lot. That is a lot of people, and that is not right to have 1 in 3 people log into Twitter and get harassed by somebody, or get a mean message from somebody. It doesn't have to be harassed. It just has to be a mean message that can hurt somebody. Another one is suicide is the 3rd leading cause of death among young people, resulting in 4,400 deaths a year. 4,400 deaths a year. That is a huge number. And what people don't understand is that not all suicides are because of cyberbullying, but a lot are. A lot have to do with cyberbullying and bullying in general. And people don't know how to fix that because people overlook it and think, oh, well, bullying doesn't cause death. Cyberbullying doesn't cause death. It just causes people to be sad. No, it causes people to kill themselves, and it's very sad that people have to do that. And it leaves parents hopeless and without a kid. And that should not be someone's right to be able to take that away from someone's parents. Another crucial statistic is that 71.9% reported being cyberbullied once or twice in 2015. That is crazy. That means 7 out of 10 people have been cyberbullied at least once in 2015. But the main thing that people don't understand is why. Why should I take part in it? How am I going to make a difference? Someone as simple as myself, a single person, cannot make a major difference. But if we all come together and we all work together and we all try to raise awareness, and we all try and just raise awareness and help people that are being cyberbullied out and show that they have people there to protect them and that people care about them and show them support, then people are more likely to push through that depression and push through being cyberbullied and come out on the other side and be better off than they were before. An organization that was started into cyberbullying once quoted that together, or what did they say? Hold on, my fault. They said, "As individuals, we cannot accomplish much, but when we come together, we will make a difference. And that was Into Cyberbullying's mission, was that as individuals, we cannot accomplish much in this field. So as individuals, we cannot do much to help a global problem, but together as everybody, if everybody were to help, we can make a difference. And my favorite quote in my life is Muhammad Gandhi. He said, "Be the change in the world you wish to see." That means something to everybody, because you want to see change in the world, but you got to make that change first. You got to take care of what you got to do, and then other people follow. Lead by example. Also, people don't believe that cyberbullying, like people that don't believe cyberbullying really affects people. Into Cyberbullying also said that anybody should feel free to contact John Halligan or Tina Mayer or any other parents who in the United States who have recently lost their children due to cyberbullying, and at least hear it from them. Hear how they feel. Hear how their lives have been affected, that their child has killed themselves. See how it is in other people's shoes before you don't think it's a big deal, because cyberbullying is a major deal, and it really hurts people. It takes real lives away from real people, and it takes kids away from their parents. This is a major problem, and we all need to fix it. So if we come together, we can make a difference. And that's what we need to do. We need to make a difference and raise awareness, and we need to help people out and show people that are being cyberbullied. We need to show the victims that we care, and we need to show the victims that they're not alone. Thank you, and I hope you all enjoyed the video.